going to discuss about another new topic in your 10th class biology, that is about steps or events in respiration, different steps involved in respiration. If we talk about different steps involved in respiration, actually the respiration process is not a very easy process. It is very complex process, and it may include many biochemical and physical processes involved in it. In order to know about different events which are going to take place inside our body while the respiration is going on, for our convenience, we are going to read that events under 5 headings. Okay, what are that 5 headings? Once observe everyone. While we are knowing about these events, these main 5 steps are very important. See here, the first step is breathing. What is that? Breathing. And the second step is gaseous exchange at lungs level. Okay, at lungs level. And the third one, gas transport by blood. Gas transport by blood. And the fourth step, gaseous exchange at tissue level. This one at lung level, this one at tissue level. Okay, finally it ends with cellular respiration. Okay, cellular respiration. Like this, 5 events are very important while we are going to discuss about the events of respiration. If we talk about the first one, breathing, we are well familiar with the word breathing. What is meant by breathing? Take inhalation and exhalation of air is called as breathing. Here air moves. See here, air movement into our body and out. Okay. While we are inhaling, we observe the air present in the atmosphere. Later, that air mixes with some other waste materials and it may come out. That is called as exhalation. Okay, the inhalation and exhalation of air is called as breathing. And come to the second step. What is that? The second step. If we talk about the second step, see here, gaseous exchange. Gaseous exchange. What kind of gases are exchanging here? If we talk about respiration, it is very important to discuss about oxygen and carbon dioxide. Oxygen and carbon dioxide. See here children, exchange at lungs level. Here we have to discuss in detail about lung. Whenever we talk about the second step, here you people have to know. See here, in the second step, what is going on? Exchange of gases between alveoli and blood. What is alveoli here? See here children, the respiration starts here through our nostrils. This one is the nostril. Air enters. Okay, air enters into, by the help of different passages, it may reach another windpipe, which is also called as trachea. And this trachea may divided into 2 main branches. Each branch is called as bronchi. Okay, each branch is called as bronchi. Each branches are called as bronchi. And here each bronchi may divided into sub branches. Each long tube may divided into very small tubes. Those tubes are called as bronchioles. Okay, those tubes are called as bronchioles. This one is trachea. This long tube is called as a trachea or windpipe, and it may divided into 2 subpipes called as bronchi, and this bronchi may connected with many subunits called as bronchioles. And each bronchiole ends with a sac-like, numerous number of sac-like structures called as alveolus. Okay, alveolus, and each one is called as alveoli. Okay, here wherever we observe the structure in detail, actually it is a very small grape-like structure, very small bag-like structure. For our convenience to understand better, here I draw the alveoli picture somewhat big manner. See here children, What is this? Alveoli. Okay. And this alveoli is made up of, it is having a very single celled thickness. Okay. It is made up of lined with single cells. And it is also very near to the blood capillaries. Okay. The blood capillaries are also made up of single cells. And here the gaseous exchange may take place. Okay. That is the second step. What is the second step? Exchange of gases between alveoli and blood. This one is the alveoli, and here blood capillaries, they may carry the blood. A gaseous exchange may take place like this. Okay. Here the gas of alveoli enters into the blood, and the gas present in the blood enter into the alveoli. This is the second step. Then move to the third step. What is that? Gas transport by blood. How blood able to carry the gas? What gas it is carrying? See here, children. Transport of oxygen from blood capillaries of alveoli to blood cells and return of carbon dioxide. Here in the third step, what is going on? Gas transport by blood. The blood, what it carries? The blood is connected to different cells of our body. Is it right? It is a fluid connective tissue. Each and every part of our body is just connected with the with this connective tissue called as blood. And whenever the biological processes are undergoing in each and every cell, they may produce waste products like carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide is present in the blood. And that blood which is containing carbon dioxide, what is the blood capillary containing? Carbon dioxide. What about the alveoli? The alveoli contains oxygen. As our nostrils are absorbing the air from our outer environment, the air may contain oxygen. This oxygen travels through a passage. Finally, it reaches the alveoli. Means the alveoli is rich of oxygen and the blood capillary is rich of carbon dioxide. Here, gaseous exchange takes place between blood capillary and alveoli. Later, this oxygen may enter into the blood capillary and the carbon dioxide present in the blood capillary may enter into the alveoli. Now, whenever the gaseous exchange takes place, now the blood is rich of oxygen. I think you understand. First, during starting stages of respiration, the alveoli is rich of oxygen. Whenever the gaseous exchange takes place between alveoli and blood capillary, the carbon dioxide present in the blood capillary enters into alveoli, and the oxygen present in the alveoli, it just enter into the blood capillary. Like this gaseous exchange takes place. Now the blood is rich of oxygen, and this oxygen may transfer into different cells of our body, different parts of our body. Okay, then this oxygen may able to carry by the help of blood, and it may reach each and every cell of our body. That is about your third step. Then move to the fourth step. What is this? Gaseous exchange at tissue level. Gaseous exchange at tissue level. Okay, what is meant by a tissue? A group of cells is called as a tissue. Our body is made up of many millions of cells, and that cells grouped to form different varieties of tissue. And this tissue also involves in different biological processes, and they may emit another variety of gas called as carbon dioxide, and this gas enters into the blood, and whenever the blood carries the oxygen, that oxygen enters into the tissue. Now tissue receive oxygen and it may supply the produced waste product like carbon dioxide into the blood again. Like this, gaseous exchange takes place at tissue level. See here, exchange of oxygen from blood into the cell. From blood into the cell. carbon dioxide from cells into the blood. If you imagine it is the cell, now the cell is performing different biological functions. By the result of that biological processes, it may produce carbon dioxide as waste product. Whenever the oxygen enter into the cell, the waste product carbon dioxide may enter into the blood. Okay. Now blood brings oxygen into the cell, then it may take carbon dioxide to the lungs again. Is it clear? Like this, the fourth step completed at tissue level. Then move to the cellular respiration. What happens here? Whenever the oxygen reaches into the cell, whenever the oxygen enter into the cell, then it has capability to break down food. It just break down the food, complex molecules, it just burn the food and it may release energy. And this process, as this respiration occurs inside the cell, we call this respiration as cellular respiration. Okay, inside the cell, whenever the oxygen added to the blood, what happens? The food just it just produce energy for our activities. We people are doing different activities. For that activities we need energy. That energy is produced as a result of cellular respiration. Is it clear, children? Like this, under 5 different headings we are studying about events in respiration. I think you get clarity about these steps in respiration. I will meet you in another session with new topic. Till then, stay curious. Thank you for watching.